And we did decide that we wanted to go with IUI.
Equal success rate. One's not better than the other.
Okay.
There's Clomid, there's Femara.
Signed the paperwork, paid the money. We're officially in our first round of IUI.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Meet the Teats. I am Melissa, and today is a doctor's appointment I have been waiting for a long time. Okay, this moment of next steps, and I am feeling very good, very optimistic about this, and I'm just really excited to get this conversation going. So obviously Chris and I are in two separate spaces right now. I'm working. I'm on a long, like 3-hour break for work, and then Chris got in from work and resting up before he heads off to class. So we're gonna do this thing, and I'm gonna let you guys hear as much as possible if it doesn't get too personal, and then we will talk about this thing, because this is the appointment I have been super excited about. Y'all, finally we're ready for next steps. Nope, we're just really
Ready to speed things up.
Yeah, we're just ready to see what is next. We took the end of December and a little bit of January to kind of think about it, pray about it, to see what we wanted to do next. And we did decide that we wanted to go with IUI next.
Perfect.
We were hoping we would get pregnant naturally in January. And although my period has not come yet, I keep taking pregnancy. Well, I haven't taken one lately, but it keep coming back negative. So I got kind of.
I would probably go ahead and just give Provera to reset your cycle. And then we'll start right away with IUI. So there's 2 oral medicines. They have equal success rate. One's not better than the other.
Okay.
There's Clomid, there's Femara. There's been a lot of data on both of them. And Femara has come into a little bit more favor because it has slightly less effects on the uterine lining for implantation.
Okay.
So we have you come in between day 2 to day 5 of the cycle. We do a quick check, make sure there's no cysts or any problems on your ovaries because they look like follicles later. And then we start the medication for 5 days. It keeps working, but you don't have to keep taking it. So we give the medicine and allow it to work. We have you come back about a week later, so around day 10 to 12 of your cycle. And at that point, we do another ultrasound to check for the follicle growth. The fluid sac that has the eggs, we need it to grow. The follicle should be close to 2 centimeters in size when the egg inside is ready.
Okay.
The purpose of these kinds of medicines are to try to get you to produce more than 1 egg in a month. Just to increase our odds, number one, if we get multiple eggs, but to increase the odds that we get eggs on the right side that's opened, on the the right fallopian tube. We don't have a perfect way to force ovulation on one side, but we will know where it's occurring, and the medicine will increase the chance of more eggs coming through. So the multiple risk does go up just a little. Naturally, there's a 1 to 2% chance for twins, and it goes to about 6 to 8%.
Okay.
So it goes up. It's not sky high, but just in case, we have to have that, conversation.
Chris wants multiples.
I know it's not a bad thing necessarily. Looking at, typically we expect this type of treatment to work at the rate of 18 to 20% per try. And most of the time, if it's going to work, it does tend to work in the first 1 to 2 or 3 tries. So usually if it's going to work, it tends to work. Yeah, that's right in the average. And then once that cycle gets here, we'll start the plan. And it usually winds up being about 2 to 3 visits total.
Okay.
Many times we'll use what's called a trigger shot. So when the eggs are ready, we'll give a little shot under the skin to help time the IUI. And so we'll always be able to schedule an appointment so that way Christopher will know, ahead of time that he'll come in about an hour or 2 before the IUI. He'll either collect here or bring a sperm specimen from home. We'll wash it, concentrate those really good, healthy sperm down, and then it only takes about 5 minutes in the office to pass it through and to just place that sperm, and it actually makes it into the fallopian tubes within 5 minutes. So
oh my gosh.
So you could go right back to work. You don't have to lay there with your legs up or anything like that. That's what everyone always asks. It's already, past the cervix, just like babies can't fall out. It's the same thing. The cervix seals it off. And if for some reason you didn't ovulate on Femara, we'd go straight to Clomid. So, we'll be tracking about 20% of women, may not ovulate on one medicine or the other, but usually between these two medications, one of them will work. So. Okay.
I've watched a lot of videos. I've watched a lot of videos about this, and it's so crazy that this is happening to me. But I'm kind of excited to finally be at this space, at this part, but still super nervous. So I'm just trying to take it all in.
I know.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Mansfield.
Well, have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and keep your phone on, Melissa. They'll be giving you a call here shortly.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I sure will. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you
soon. You too. Bye. Oh my gosh, this is Chris. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
I wonder how much all this gonna cost.
Chris, this is really happening. Like,
I think we might have twins.
Twins, Chris?
I hope so. I saw it in my dream. God, I feel like he talks to me, send me business in my dream sometimes.
Like 2 at the same time? Okay, so what you think about everything she mentioned, like she talked about, like the whole process and like the trigger shot and like.
I think you can do it.
All right, y'all. So a lot has happened since the last time we talked. In the car with the doctor, a lot has happened. So last clip you saw was a doctor's appointment and how everything went with that. I didn't even have time to come back on camera and kind of do a recap of the doctor's appointment. I really wanted to do that. Just calm down, Melissa. I just got the phone with the nurse, so I'm really geeked right now. So this is what's going on, y'all. Talked to my doctor yesterday, and she gave me the whole rundown of everything that has led up to this moment now. All of the past testing, getting the pallets removed, having a blocked tube, all the things, getting my prolactin back leveled, my thyroid back leveled, all of that. We kind of did a huge recap of everything that we did last year. Now, she was like, now you are ready to move forward to your first round of IUI. And that's kind of what the plan was. So she broke it all down, basically you're going to come in for lab work once your period starts. But since my period was late, she said, take a pregnancy test. And then also, if your period doesn't come, I'll go ahead and send over Provera for you. So your, period can be induced, right? So, let me take this scarf off, y'all. I'm looking. So yeah, y'all. So I woke up this morning. Period dropped. Okay. Oh, I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Chris, my period started. And he was like, all right, here we go. The ball is rolling. So as soon as the office opened, I gave them a call and was like, hey, my period has started. And basically they said, call day 1 of your cycle. So I was like, this is it. I had the appointment yesterday and I didn't even have to take Provera. My body naturally started my period, which is really exciting. So basically what happens now, I'm officially in my first cycle of IUI, okay? Officially today, right now. Tomorrow, I go in for my baseline testing, right? So I go for my ultrasound tomorrow. I go for my blood work tomorrow. So they're really going to be looking at my prolactin to make sure that my levels are still low enough, right? They're going to be looking at my thyroid to make sure that my thyroid is not too elevated or too low. So they're going to be looking at those things specifically, but also looking at different other things to make sure that my body is ready for this process, right? If I get the okay tomorrow, okay, then they're going to go ahead and send over the medication, the ovulation medication. I have to take that for 5 days. So once I take that for 5 days, I'm looking at my notes, I go back for lab work after my 5 days is up. So what is going so fast? So I go back for more labs, more blood work, more ultrasounds to see if my body responded in a positive way to the medication, the ovulation medication. Then I am instructed to take the trigger shot, right? Which the trigger shot, I take that 36 hours before the IUI, you guys. So 36 hours. So I was like, ma'am, I was like, so you're telling me that all of this whole process is going to happen like next week? And she was like, yeah, it moves really fast. Everything is time sensitive. I was like, whew, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Oh my God, this is my sister calling. Hold on. Girl. I'm kind of freaking out.
Okay.
It's official. Signed the paperwork, paid the money. We're officially in our first round of IUI.